All right, Operation Flashlight, turn 12 for the Allies. Had a lot to think through this turn. This recording probably be on the longer end. So there's a purchase. Everybody's spending everything. Oh shoot, forgot to change this. I guess we'll do that in real time. So FEC is going to spend 19. Let's save 1. Okay. All right. So I thought about a lot of different things, but decided against some of them. All right. So, all right. First off, these guys are going to go into northern Italy. Italy has opened the door and it's in the war. This strap bomber is going to go 1, 2, 3, pick up this airborne, 4, 5. So he's got 2 movement left. So I think that'll probably be southern France. This transport plane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This transport is going to offload 2 Marines into Picardy. This medium bomber is going to go it's going to go help out in northern Italy. Oh shoot, I gotta roll tech because that matters if we get long range air. So, long range air, anti-sub warfare, and we will start improved construction, because why not? Yep, I guess so. We don't really need that though. I don't know what we need. Guess amphibious doctrine. Probably too late to matter, but we'll work on that. Alright, so we would like long-range aircraft, please. And we don't get it. And we don't get anti-sub warfare. Bummer. Alright. So with that in mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They cannot help there, so these 2 fighters will go into Picardy. Alright. All of these guys will go into northern Italy. This transport will go 1, pick up these 2, 2, and as far as my understanding of the rules, they can split the landing, so one's going to go there and one's going to go there, kill that seaplane. These 2 guys are going to move their 2 map range along with these destroyers. And I think that's it for the Atlantic. Have some French moves to do later, but we'll do that later. Okay, in the Pacific, it's non-combat, that's non-combat. This Gurkha, this infantry, these 2 colonials. Going to go into Guangdong. This motorized is going to walk into Cochin, China. This fighter will join. along with really need to take that port away from him. That's priority number 1. So with that in mind, actually this AAA gun will walk in there, and this tactical bomber will go 1, 2, 3 to Borneo. Take a swing at that, see if we can win that. This fighter will go 1, 2, 3. Got a lot of raiding to do. Got his seaplane there. Honshu. Where does that dividing line go? Right there, so he can reach. Don't think I can really fully hide from him. 1, 2, 3. Yep, don't want to go there. So we'll just have him go there, have these guys go there. No, because that's in range of all the planes, so they will stay there. He will go there. Okay. I think that's all the combat moves for the British. No, it's not. These guys will walk into Cyrenaica. These guys will go down. Can't move anything down there. Okay, so, first off, have to fix an error that was made in the battle here. When Somnus decided to continue the battle, forgot about an infantry that was surviving, did not roll for it. Thought that he got the 2 hits that he needed to take the territory, so we need to re-roll that. If this guy gets a hit, that would kill off this last artillery and he would retreat. If he does not get a hit, he'll do another round of combat. So looking for a 4 here that would stall the attack. So we're going to go ahead and roll that. And that's a hit. So this artillery is dead. This infantry stays there. And his planes are there. So, sorry, Kyle. But also not sorry. So while we're down here, not going to attack him because just not likely to work. But we'll roll recruitment 1, 2, 3, 4 while we're down here. And that's a hit. So we like that. Recruitment's been great in Turkey. Gotta love it. So, alright. So that's done. Alright, let's go to the other stuff. First we'll do this smaller one up here. No shore bombardments. So we've got 2 2s. The Marines landing. 2 misses, and then we've got 2 6s with the fighters. And there's 2 hits. So his infantry back at a 4, that's a hit, and his militia at a 2. Ugh. That sucks. Alright, so both Marines die. That's still German. Okay. Alright, let's do this bigger one here. So, we'll roll the planes first. So we've got 2 medium bombers and 5 fighters. So, 5 6s, 2 7s. Alright, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. We'll take that. So that is all the militia and 1 infantry gone. Now we've got a mountain border. So 2 1s. Nope. And then 2 2s with the airborne dropping in. Nothing. Okay. So in response, he's got 4 militia. So 4 2s. There's a hit. He's got 3 infantry at a 4. 2 hits. And then he's got 1 mountain at a 5 for this round with the mountain border. That's a miss, so 2 hits. We will take that on the AAA, and we will take that on the infantry. So these guys are gone. Alright, so let's do the planes again. 5 6s, 2 7s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So that is the rest. He has 3 4s this time because the mountain border is gone. So 3 4s. And that's a whiff. Alright, so Northern Italy belongs to the Brits, and that's down 3, down 4. And this one doesn't count for anything. Down 4. Let's do this one. 2 artillery first strikes at a 2 since we're in desert. And we got him. So that is down 5 for Italy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've cut off their production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can just build militia next turn. Pretty sure about this rule because I asked some people about it with the split landings. If for whatever reason find something to contradict that, we'll just take Sardinia. All right, so let's roll these over here. So we've got 2 3s with the seaplanes and 2 4s with the destroyers. This actually kind of matters for delivering Lend-Lease to avoid an interdiction roll. So this will be the seaplane at a 3, the destroyer at a 4, and we'll go after the normal sub first. And that's a miss. Bummer. And now after the coastal, red is the seaplane at 3. Wish we could have spread those hits out. So he is submerged now. Now I'm going to have to check the rule on that. Um, nope. I thought there was a submerged token. Or is that a different mod? So he might get an interdiction roll here for a French Lend-Lease delivery for that tank destroyer. Okay. All right, so non-combat moves. These 4 infantry will go back to southern France, ceding Alsace-Lorraine to the tank stack. Coming, these 2 fighters will go to southern France. Let's grab this marker since there's going to be a big pileup. They'll be joined by all of these planes. The transport plane and these guys. This guy will go into port. There. Non-combat move 1, 2, 3. All of them are going to go in here. And we are safe from the battleships, the Italian battleships. Kind of have him on numbers, but to the same time, don't want to give him an opportunity to cause problems, but coming this way, he does not have a port to utilize, so his battleships can only make it to those spots. He's got no troops to pick up, so not threatening at the moment. Okay. All right, that is this side of the board. So let's go to the Pacific. Do this little fight here. Oh, forgot the convoy rating up here. So red is the attacker, +2, and that's 2 damage. Two damage off the Germans. 1, 2. Okay. While we are raiding, let's just go ahead and do that now. So, red's the attacker. That is 4 damage. Down here. That's our last one. And then up here, +1. Oh wow, that's max damage. So 10 off the Japanese. That hurts. Sorry, boss. All right. All right, so we'll do this little battle here. So 2, that looks like a mountain border, so I guess we'll call it 2 1s. and 1-7 with target select. Nothing. So he's got 1-4 and 2 2s. Nothing. Okay, so this time 1-7 and 2 2s. 2 hits. So we will target select the infantry and the other militia. We'll take the other hit. Okay, so 2 2s, 1-4. No hits. Alright, 1-7, 2 2s. That is showing a 2. So that's a hit. And 1-2 firing back. That's a miss. Whiffaroonies. So that attack will land in Sarawak. Both colonials survive. That is down 2 for the Imperial Japan, up 2 for the FEC, and the more consequential 1. So he has 2 first strikes at a 3. Almost a 3, but it missed. And we have 2 6s with the planes. And Gurkha gets attacks at a 3. Attacks at a 2. Attacks at a 2. Since he's considered mountain infantry, I believe. So 3 1s. No hits. 1-2. There's a hit. Take that on the artillery. And then 2 6s. Nothing. Bummer. Alright, he's got 2 5s with the medium tanks. No hits. Sorry, I'm rolling really bad for you, Nathan. Alright, round 2. Start out with 3 1s. 3 1s, 1-2. We got a hit. So that would be the other artillery. And then we've got 2 fighters at a 6. 1 hit. So that's 1 medium tank. So he has 2 5s and 1 3. There's a hit. We will take that on the infantry. And next round, he's got 1 tank left. We'll start with the fighters, 2 6s. And there's our hit. And his tank back at a 5. There's a hit. Take that on the colonial. Alright. Do I want to give that to China? Methinks not. But I'm not sure what the right move is there. These fighters will land in Hong Kong. Alright, so this one as well. So walk in. So that is Japan down 3, FEC up 3. 1, 2, 3. FEC is rolling in the dough. Okay. I think that's all of our attacks. So non-combat movements. Let's transport. Let's transport. Go into port. This first fleet will go into port there, along with this destroyer joining them. These guys will move up to Anam Tonkin. This fighter will move to New Guinea. Okay, so let's place our purchases. This mountain going to Yunnan, tactical bomber there, marine there, colonial infantry into Hong Kong, and these guys will go into New Guinea. And two of those are militia upgrades. One airborne there. Militia upgrade there. Two tank destroyers. See if we can make them worth their while. Two marines. An infantry upgrade in Gibraltar, or militia upgrade in Gibraltar, and a militia to southern France. So this tank destroyer has to go through here, and let me look up interdiction rules. A non-submerged sub. So I believe that sub is submerged. Let me look up. Oh, I forgot to roll for those subs because I get to shoot back, so I have to do that. Okay, so Maritime Air Patrol is a combat move. Defending submarines must always submerge after the first combat round and stay in the sea zone. Submerging lasts for the rest of the attacking player's turn. So my understanding is that he is submerged. But first, the coastal shoots back at a 2. And that's a hit, so that destroyer's dead. And the Italian sub shoots back at a 3. That's a miss. Alright, so my understanding is, again, he is submerged, so the Lend-Lease can pass through without an interdiction. Okay. So on to the French turn. Well, let's collect income. 34 plus 7 be 41. Anzac is just a 9, their bonus. And FEC is 23 plus 2, 25 plus 1, 26. Okay. All right, French turn. So these 2 medium tanks are going to go into Normandy with the river penalty, along with this 1 French infantry and this fighter. And we bypass the fortifications because we're coming up from this land border. The French are also going to go 1, 2, pick up these guys, and drop the mountain into Tripoli, and this other infantry into Tunisia, along with these 2 cavalry. Well, scratch that. He's got a sub there, so that would be an auto kill. Forgot about that. That transport will not do that. Well, in that case, is there anything else we want to do? Probably not. Two 3s on 1 4. Psh, psh, psh. Also, their purchase is 2 infantry, saving $2. Yeah, all right. I guess they just have that 1 or these 2 combat moves. So we've got 2 3s against. Oh, there is a mountain border there. So 2 2s at first. Yep, 2 2s versus 1 4. Probably should have brought an infantry along. Yep. So that's a hit. And now it is 1 3 against 1 4. 3 is the pink. Bummer. Miss. Next round. And that's a flop. Alright. So 2 5s first round in red with the river penalty. 1 1 in pink and 1 6 in orange. There's 1 hit. Just 1 hit. So he'll lose the militia. And he fires back with an infantry at a 4. There's a hit. And a militia at a 2. Miss. So we'll take it on the French infantry. And now we have 3 6s. And we got our hit. And his 4 firing back. And he takes out a tank. Sad. Okay. This fighter will go back to southern France. And that is Germany down 1. France up 1. French non-combat moves. 2 transports come down here, pick up these guys, and bring them back here. And that 1 transport that didn't do anything will go into port there. There's their purchase. collecting 7, which brings them to 9. Okay, so, oh, these guys were moving down. This guy was moving over. And this guy's moving over. All right. Stinking Italian sub messed up my plans. All right. Oh, whoops. Oh, that kind of messed up my plans too. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave that there. I was initially going to build them there since they can, but all right, KMT. Got their mountain delivered. So KMT is going to purchase a mountain, and an artillery. And we're going to take a swing at Qichao, which might be silly. But we're going to do it anyway. Just squeeze the Japanese for all the life they have in them. Alright, so this could start out terribly, but he's got 3 first strikes at a 3. Alright, so far so good. So 1, 2, the mountain infantry, miss, and 1, do they attack at a 3 in mountains? Why am I confused about that? So mountain infantry on attack. No, they just don't lose a -1. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, so that's a miss. Then 1 tank at a 5. There's a hit. Take that on the artillery. 2 tactical bombers at a 4, or a 7. Alright, that's another hit. So 1 more artillery. And he's got 2 4s coming back. There's a hit. Yep, we'll leave it at that. Don't want to lose our planes, so we will retreat and place our purchase and collect a measly $3. All right, USA turn. Consequential tech roll. So improved construction, airborne doctrine, long-range air, heavy strats, strategic rockets, large ship, and I think, do we have to start a new one? We do have to start a new one. So we'll do heavy armor, I guess. Okay. Would love to finish off large ship, please. Hey, we got it. All right, large ship is done. Heavy strats moves up. Strat rockets is still stalled. Long range still stalled. Heavy armor is on the board. Airborne stuck. Improved construction up. Well, that's nice. Getting close. That was one of our better rolls, I think, but still just 3 out of 7. Yep. I guess so. Okay, so these bad boys are going on the build. And Triumph of Capitalism is at play. So we'll get to produce 1 unit in Great Britain, since we're twice the income of the Soviets. So that strap bomber will go into London, and there's the rest of the Lend-Lease. This was the I Want You build, so units were discounted. All right, so this port is taken. Which means the battleships there are cut off. They can only move 2, which means the Carolines are out of reach of the battleships. So the 5th Fleet is going to move into the Carolines along with these transports. So we have an amphibious assault there. Oh, forgot one thing with the buy. I did forget that. So we're going to do a minor port upgrade. Crap. You know what? They don't need that. So that's our $3. Okay. So he's going to go there. They're going to go there. These 2 battleships. Well, this is non-combat movement. Forgive me. This is the only combat move out here, so I'll just go ahead and roll that. Let's see, the planes, 1, 2, 3, 4. They cannot participate. The medium bomber could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't do that. But he will non-combat move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll non-combat move to New Guinea. Okay. So we've got 2 4s, 2 2s for shore bombardments. So 2 4s in blue, 2 2s in red. Stink. That's annoying because they are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they can't do it. We do not have double casualties because we have amphibious doctrine. But this guy still has to wait a turn to be involved, so that's 2 2s by the infantry. And there's our hit. So militia's dead. He fires back at a 2. And he misses. So we take the Carolines. U.S. occupation. Nope. Okay. All right. That is the Pacific. Over to the Atlantic. 1 combat move, 1, 2 into Picardy. Clean up crew. So that's up 1. And no other American combat moves. These guys will move back here. Well, 1 will. No, yep, both will move back. We don't care about Aquitaine. All right, strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4. That is one strategic naval move. This guy will pick up these guys, go here. These destroyers will 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's it. Nothing too crazy. So 2 militia upgrades into Philippines. We were down 1 tank, but that's okay. These are all the Atlantic. And this goes to London. And these guys are Pacific. And this goes to Midway. This goes to Yunnan. And he may not actually be submerged anymore. Since it's the end, it was the end of the attacking player's turn. I'm not sure about that. But we'll just roll an interdiction roll. Which I think is just whoever rolls higher. If the interdicting player rolls higher than the player, the delivery is eliminated. Okay, so the French will roll the orange and the Italians will roll the red. So we need the orange to tie or beat the red. And it does not, so we'll say he's dead. Which he might be. He might not be though, who knows. Alright, so the US is collecting 64 plus 12, 76, and we saved 1, so we're up to 77. And that is the turn, so we're going to turn it back over to the Axis, see what they got cooking. USA is starting to hopefully cause a little consternation in the Pacific. Oops. Don't think I forgot anything here. We have a little showdown over here. Certainly could go for it if he wants to, but he's got 10 units coming from here. He can connect with those units, but I think I have more units than him, and I've got more high numbers. We'll see what he wants to do. He's got options. Italy's in trouble. So that's also a factor. We'll see. All right. Over to you, Nathan. Cheers.